Everyone is so busy, running around being busy. I wonder sometimes if people even pay attention to what's really going on in their lives and all of that chaos. It's so easy to fall into bad habits and let it become our normal and not even notice there's a better way to live. Today, I saw one of the real costs of living paycheck to paycheck, and it hit me harder than ever because I saw myself. And there are more of us living like this than we realize. Bear with me because I'm going somewhere here. Like a lot of people, I get paid on Friday. But because I bank with Chime, my check usually hits on Wednesday, but not this week. The company I work for put the payroll in late. Now, everybody likes to get paid early, but today showed me that it doesn't matter what day or how much I get paid if I can't manage the money. What really matters is how much of my money I can keep. Normally on Wednesday, the break room is a constant rotation of people eating, joking, talking, celebrating payday, pizzas, wings, and soul food plates all around. But this week, it was dead quiet. That silence, that was the sound of broke. There's this one guy in my department who always DoorDashes lunch on payday. Today, he didn't even take a lunch, just kept picking up his phone, scrolling, hoping his deposit would hit. And I notice stuff like this because that's been me on a bad week. But that's not freedom, that's dependence. And I know because I'm living it. Then as I'm coming back from lunch, I hear a supervisor telling another employee something had to get done today. She said, "We can do that tomorrow. We didn't get paid today." And the supervisor fired back. That's not my problem. I don't live check to check. And I'm standing there like, wow, that's the difference between surviving and stability. For her to say that means that's her normal. She thought it was a justified excuse because that's the reality she's living. One late paycheck throws everything else off. Later on, another coworker stopped me and asked if I had gotten paid. And I told him no, nobody did. He said, "This is unusual. I really need that money. I haven't eaten today." I loaned him $10 because I've been there, and I mean recently. I know that feeling. But today, for the first time in a long time, I wasn't in that position myself. But God put me in an outside position so I could finally see clearly what I'm fighting against. And here's the crazy part. I only see about half my paycheck after deductions, including Chapter 13 bankruptcy. I assume most of my coworkers got their full checks last week. But because I've been budgeting and making conscious changes to my normal, I was actually in a better position than a lot of them were. And that right there, that's the reset project. The Bible says in Proverbs 22:7, the borrower is servant to the lender. And that's exactly what I saw today. People chained to payday, chained to debt, chained to lifestyle, waiting to get paid just to give it all away. An old man used to tell me the secret to finances was don't spend money you don't have on stuff you don't need to impress people you don't like anyway. Cash advances won't save us. Getting paid 2 days early won't save us. Only reevaluating our normal and a lifestyle reset will. Now, y'all know I'm not out the woods by any means. I'm barely scraping by myself, so I'm not preaching from some soapbox. But today was proof I'm on the right track. And even in Chapter 13, even with half a paycheck, I can start managing my money and begin the process of breaking free and having money for the things I actually need. And if I can find a little breathing room in Chapter 13 with half a paycheck, then I know somebody watching this can too. Hit subscribe and follow the Reset Project. I'm documenting in real time how hard this process really is and what it takes to get out of paycheck to paycheck survival mode when that's been my normal for so long. Let me know in the comments if you've noticed the payday effect at your job and how you combat that urge to splurge when your check is. And if you're on the reset journey too, or just want to get started, grab my free budget tracker linked in the description. It's a good way to find the holes in your budget and see exactly where your money goes on payday. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, stay vigilant, and I'll see you in the next one.